Belmopan P.U.P standard bearer Oscar Mira and a small group of supporters gathered outside of the Belmopan police station this morning. Around 8:30, Mira and his attorney, Anthony Sylvester, walked into the police station where Mira was charged for failure to provide a specimen following a road traffic accident that happened on Friday night on the George Price Highway. Mira feels that the charge is being used as a political smear tactic.
I think that this charge on my person is just to tarnish my image and my person here in Belmopan. I don't believe that there is any merit. It's going to court. I will be charged. I haven't been charged as yet, and we will defend it vigorously.
How does this stand to affect your political endeavors for a man that virtually has a clean slate, clean record? You are now among the fallen angels, per se.
Not at all, sir. I think that they are trying, and my opponent is trying, and unfortunately, he's using the police department. That's unfortunate, to try and tarnish my image here in Belmopan. But you know what? Those that have worked with me, those that I serve every day, know that is not Oscar Mira.
The accident happened around mile 45 on George Price Highway on Friday night. Mira says that he was driving to Belmopan when he collided into the back of a vehicle parked in the middle of the highway. Mira also alleges that the driver, a police officer, was asleep inside the vehicle at the time of the accident. In an interview on Tuesday, the Commissioner of Police, however, gave a different account. Compal Williams told the press that the vehicle was parked on the side of the road.
In respect to the matter in Belmopan with the police officer who was in a vehicle parked on the roadside, and that vehicle was subsequently run into by a vehicle driven by Mr. Oscar Mira. That matter is currently being investigated by the police, and you would know that the police officer in question who was in the vehicle sustained severe head injuries and is still admitted in the hospital. While Mr. Mira is saying that the vehicle was parked on the road and he may not have seen it before colliding into it. From a legal perspective, that is tantamount to driving without due attention, because you should be, if you're paying attention while driving, you should be able to see an obstacle in front of you.
I think that the Commissioner of Police should have done a little bit more of an investigation. He should have looked at the pictures that the police scenes of crimes took, because it clearly shows that this vehicle was parked in the middle of the road. He may have probably, I don't know where he got that information, but that is false information. In fact, last night I was shown a picture from a passerby who took a picture of the scene, and it clearly shows that it was no more than a feet or two away from the center line of the in the highway. Also, I was called by a motorist who was some minutes ahead of me, who said, listen, I went to the Belmopan police station to give a report because I almost slammed into that vehicle. Had it not been for an oncoming vehicle who flashes light, I wouldn't have seen it. And I almost slammed into it, and I came and I gave a report saying, listen, that vehicle was parked in the middle of the road. There was someone sleeping inside.
Mira sums it up as a witch hunt, a political ploy orchestrated by his opponent. He says he was not under the influence of alcohol that night, and so that's not a reason why he didn't comply to give a urine or blood sample.
I hope that the same vigorous way that they investigated me and brought charges or myself, that it is done across the board. I think you know about many cases where incidents have happened, accidents have happened, and there have been fatalities, and up to now there have never been a charge against anyone.
You failed to provide specimen because you were in fact under the influence. Some can argue that.
No. I think that, and this will be revealed in court, there are specific instances where you should ask for a specimen. And all of this will come out in court. I can categorically say that I was not drunk, I was not drinking, and the evidence will be presented in court, and I am very sure that I will be exonerated on these charges.
The P.U.P standard bearer was processed and charged at the police station in Belmopan, and at about 10:30 he was escorted over to the Belmopan Magistrates Court, where his supporters followed along. He was arraigned on a single charge of failure to provide a specimen. The matter was adjourned for September 3rd for disclosure. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.